The syntax of a first meeting, the fluorescent lights of the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport hummed at a frequency of 60 Hz, a sound Elena always associated with transitions. She held a cardboard sign that read, Hana Sato, in bold black marker. Elena was a linguistics major at the University of Washington. She loved the way words felt in the mouth, but she was currently terrified of her own silence. Hana emerged from the gate, looking like a charcoal sketch in a world of oil paintings. She was dressed in a muted grey trench coat, clutching a Denshi Jisho electronic dictionary like a talisman. Hana, Elena asked, her voice pitching up. Hana looked up. Her eyes were tired from the 13-hour flight from Narita. Yes, I am Sato Hana. You are Elena-san? Just Elena, she smiled, reaching for Hana's suitcase. Welcome to Washington. Is this your first time in the States? Hana paused, her brow furrowing as she mentally translated. Yes, first time. The air, it smells like gasoline and sugar. Elena laughed. That's just America, Hana. That's just America. Chapter 2. The vocabulary of the kitchen. The first week was a lesson in nouns. In their shared apartment, everything became a flashcard. Toaster, Elena would say, pointing. Tosuta, Hana would repeat, then shake her head. No, toaster. She focused on the R, a sound that didn't exist in Japanese. It was a liquid consonant, a strange curl of the tongue. In return, Hana taught Elena the language of silence. In Japan, there is a concept called ma-jian, the space between things. While Elena felt the need to fill every silence with English idioms and how was your day inquiries, Hana taught her that sitting on the balcony watching the rain was a conversation in itself. In English, you say, I love you so much, Hana said one evening, watching the steam rise from her green tea. In Japan, we say, Tsuki ga kirei desu ne. The moon is beautiful, isn't it? Elena looked at the crescent moon hanging over the Space Needle. Why not just say the words? Because, Hana whispered, her fingers brushing Elena's hand as they reached for the same sugar bowl. If the moon is beautiful and we are both looking at it, the words are already understood. Chapter 3. The Idiom of the Heart. By November, the linguistic barriers were thinning, but the emotional ones were thickening. Elena found herself researching Japanese honorifics late at night. She realized Hana never used her first name without adding san, a suffix of respect that felt like a wall. Hana, Elena said, while they were walking through a park carpeted in maple leaves. Do you feel at home here? Hana stopped. The wind caught her hair. I feel fuan, she said, using the Japanese word for anxiety. I am between two worlds. My English is not good enough for my thoughts, and my Japanese is starting to feel far away. Elena stepped closer. The general American accent she had grown up with felt too harsh for this moment. She softened her tone. There's an English expression, lost in translation. It means some things can't be said in another language. I am not lost, Hana said, looking directly at Elena. I am finding, Elena corrected gently. I am finding you, Hana said. She didn't use an electronic dictionary. She didn't use a suffix. She just reached out and took Elena's hand. The contact was a universal grammar, a sentence that required no translation. Chapter 4. The phonetics of a kiss. The first time they kissed, it was in the university library, hidden behind the stacks of Historical Linguistics, 1800 to 1900. It wasn't like the movies. It was a collision of breath and hesitation. "Elena," Hannah whispered against her lips. It was the first time she dropped the "son." The language of the United States, bold, direct, and loud, met the language of Japan, nuanced, quiet, and deep. In that moment, Elena realized that 30,000 words wouldn't be enough to describe the way Hannah's hand felt on her cheek. Continuing the story. Since I cannot generate the full 30,000 words in one go, we can build this novel together. Would you like me to continue with Chapter 5, focusing on their first date at a traditional American diner and the linguistic confusion of a menu?